What's up, Ricanistas? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to, I don't even know, the pop-up. Welcome to a pop-up. I was talking about Sevilla earlier, and then my guy, Inconsistent Tino, said that there was a match tonight. They sent me an email that said the match would be live on Sevilla Plus. I've logged into Sevilla Plus, and I don't see it. So, yeah, the first the first 10 minutes of this will just be me waffling and trying to figure out how to actually watch the match. It's Cordoba versus Sevilla, as we said earlier. But if we don't get there, and if we don't get the match, then we can just chill and have a good conversation. That's pretty much it. But yeah, let me. It's supposed to start at 9 Spanish time, which is 8 UK time, which is now. But now it's saying it's timed out. Maybe they put it on as soon as it starts. I don't know. Yeah, now it's not working at all. Yeah, they keep showing the Cracovia match, which was the one they lost, but now you can't watch it at all. I don't know, but anyway, we'll saunter along and see what happens. But I did want to watch the Cordoba versus Sevilla match. Oh, now I see it. Now it says you can watch it. Oh, I think it has to load. I think they literally have just added it. I'm clicking something. It looks like it's moving. Oh, it's not available in my country. Sad face. That's probably why it didn't work. But give me a second. So I think it only works in Spain. But let's see. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I know no one's actually watching this right now because it was a pop-up. So people are probably still at the Bruised Banana, which is fair. But let me see if I can actually find my way into everything. If I can't find it, I'll find a stream because I think that's, we can do that. Don't do it. I think it's moving, everyone. I think the page is moving. Nope, it is not moving. Surface. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be easier than it was, man. They sent me an email that said you can watch on Sevilla Plus. So I'm assuming I just log into Sevilla Plus and I can watch it. But it's not working. I don't know what's going on, bro. Does it not like me? Now it's asking me legal information. One thing that I do like though is the fact that like being a Sevilla fan has helped my Spanish a lot because everything is Spanish. So I kind of have to figure things out. Please let it work for me. Aha. No, I don't want that. We got it. We actually got the match. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Brilliance. Now, I got to figure out how to do this. Give me a second. Oh, man. I don't even know who's playing in the match. But we're 2 minutes in, and Sevilla's going. So give me a. Yeah, I found it. It's on the Sevilla site, Fraley. But I have like a Sevilla. I don't have a real membership, but I got like an internet login that I've had for ages. Which I kind of want to buy a membership, but it's like €89, bro. I'm like, €89 a year? Jeez. But yeah, so we're playing at the Estadio Archangel or Arcangel. And Cordoba all over us to start off with. Rough. 3 minutes in though. Let me set up the thing. We'll make this a proper watch along in a second. Great thing about this as well. No no hydration breaks. So it's literally just what it is. Just setting everything up. Give me a second. Save that. So we're playing in red. That's too red. That's not red enough. There we go. So that one. There we go. We are back. Might not be track. Listen, do what you got to do, Fraley. Do what you got to do, my guy. I can't fault you. Hey, listen, they're playing in the red kit from this year. That joint's nice. I might have to cop that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. I might have to. Let me change this. I think black will work a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, that works better. That's more visible. Oh, okay. It's doing a swirly. Listen, listen. She said, "Why you always on YouTube live showing other community come first?" Listen, the community is important, but listen, as a man who has been married for 10 years, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? If you, I don't know what's going on here, bro. Cordoba look better than us. It is preseason. It is preseason. This we look rough though. Also, this stream is laggy, bro. Stream is laggy. I gotta make a thumbnail for this. Proper one. I just got to pop up because I literally just popped it up. But where Cordoba on the table? Cordoba. Not where they're on the table, like where are they in the are they in La Liga? No. They are not. Listen, Cordoba are in La Liga too, bro. If we lose to these dudes, even in the preseason, we already lost to Cracovia in Poland. So, but it is preseason. It's early preseason as well. Oh boy, we could be looking nice and the season be long. Season be long. Put that back there. Let me do what I used to do. Big Quality said 3 likes so far. Keep smashing the likes, everyone. Please do. And smash the likes and subscribe. Yes, please do. I appreciate it. I'm deeply appreciative. Got 2 players down. I'm not gonna lie to you. This kit is nice. It's nice. I want it. If my wife is watching, she knows what to do. She knows what to do. "12 minutes in, still 0-0. It's scrappy, man. And I know it's a preseason match, but it is scrappy. I remember actually going to Cordoba. I think Cordoba was the first city I actually went to. I went to Cordoba before I went to Sevilla, to be fair. Had a nice mall out there. Had a nice mall out there. I should have got a kit, bro. But that was before I went to Cordoba before I knew, like, you know what I'm saying, anything about La Liga. But I grew into it. I grew into liking football. I realized it didn't go through the lineup, so let me see. Let me see if I can find them. So be in there. They could be in. Oh, no, they fumbled it. All right, so the Sevilla lineup. Yikes. It looks like a 4-5-1. So it's a 4-5-1. Alberto Flores in goal. Sergio Martinez, Iker Munoz, Diaz, Moreno, um, Castillo, Jesus Cruz, Nico Guillen, Manu Bueno, Jesuli, and Ibra Sao for us. Um, and then for Cordoba, it's a 4-3-3. Iker Alvarez, uh, Igoitz, Munoz, Ruben Alves, Gutierrez, Tasende, UC Diarra, Isma Ruiz, Edo Garcia, Edo Garcia, Caracedo, Eno, and Diego Bri. But we're in. So we're in. Nope. Crossing the box. Crossing the box. Ah, what a save. Big up, Jack. He said, at work, just wanted to slide through, hit the like, and say what's up to you in the chat. Big up to you, Jack, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. I know it's early. I didn't expect to do a watch along, but I was asked about it, so yeah. Lewin Stinker today. Who's that? Lewin. Oh, Lewandowski. Oh, for Chicago. Didn't they lose, bro? I heard Suarez scored a brace 3-1, I think it was, or 3-2. Listen, man, I can't follow MLS, especially when my team has a guy from Argentina, who we know how I feel about Argentina, and a guy who bites people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's my hometown team, but I don't go out of my way to watch them. Jack said it's good you're doing the watch along. I know many folks are going through World Cup with me. I am folks. I missed the World Cup, man. That's why I started doing. I'm watching along a preseason game with dudes I barely know. That's how much I missed the World Cup. Corner, corner for Sevilla. But yeah, man, I am people. I am folks. Jeez, I you just don't know what you have till it's gone, bro. You just don't know what you have until you're sitting here and you're just kind of like, you're like, bro, it's it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I I enjoyed the World Cup so much, man. It was such a great time. I appreciate it. So big up, Quadra. How's it going? Many guys from Argentina. Yeah, DePaul too. Isn't Mascherano? And isn't Mascherano the manager? Or is he not anymore? Nah, bro. It's just I just can't, bro. I can't with them. Suarez the vampire. Yeah, man. Just biting people for no reason. I don't get it, bro. And Quadra said, man, like Rican Futbol TV, bro. Man, like, oh, over the top. I want to see this Sal guy. See how good he is. It's not much going on so far. And unfortunately, we don't have the hydration breaks. I miss those. No, I don't. I don't. I don't miss hydration breaks. Is he Swiss? I know. I didn't know Vasquez was Swiss. So I saw him. I said, "That's that bum." That guy is so frustrating, bro. Vasquez. But I don't know. As I said, these look like they're like either new signings or guys that are French players. Not that's what I meant. Not Vasquez, Vargas. That's what I meant. Can't even remember the guy's name because he frustrated me so much. So you had the Spanish jersey and the World Cup replica. Sounds like you need to take a photo of both of them for your socials. I took a picture of me with the thing and the socials. I was waiting until because I tried to pre-order the 2-star jersey. That's what I was waiting for, Jack. Um, I was gonna kind of pull it in, you know what I'm saying, once the 2-star kit came. But I couldn't do that. I just haven't had time, man. I've been working like it's been a busy week. This has been one of the first days where I recorded on Tuesday because my wife wasn't at home, and I recorded earlier today. But then she got home and said she wanted to watch her show, so I was like, fine, I can record. And then yeah, inconsistent, inconsistent put that we are playing tonight, and I was usually our preseason games are really hard to find, especially La Liga. I mean, regular season La Liga games are usually hard to find, but Yeah, this one was on the Sevilla site. So it took me a while to get logged in and do everything because it didn't pop up. But we figured it out in the end. I call him fast gas. If you know, you know. Bro, that guy annoys me, bro. That guy annoys me. I don't know who annoys me more, him or Martinelli, bro. I just he gives me indigestion. The amazing thing, right? The side note, you know, I go on tangents here. But this almost looks like if I didn't know this was Cordoba, it almost looked like we're playing Batiste because the same colors. There is a hydration break, everyone. I lied. I didn't know that there would be. There is. There's a hydration break. Oh my goodness. We're in a hydration break. Oh no. I know it's preseason. Oh no. I mean, oh Jack, that's nice. I'm not gonna read that comment. I see it. She hears. She hear. I. That woman has bat-like hearing, bro. If I say anything, if I say the K word, if I say the J word, she can hear, bro. So I'm just gonna take. I hear you though. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna take it off the thing. You know what I'm saying? She might be watching. We in a hydration break, bro. It almost feels like the World Cup. I miss it. I miss it so much. I, you know what I'm talking about, Jay. You know what I'm saying? I'm already on thin ice. I'm trying to, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, well, while we're in a hydration break, let me do some research on that thing that Jack said earlier, allegedly. You know what, Jack? I think hydration breaks for preseason have always been a thing. I think, um, which is why you know what it's almost like because I feel like this has been a thing, but I feel like they've taken high because it's just preseason, but I feel like that's how FIFA got the idea. It's like, oh, we do this in preseason. Let's do it in the World Cup. Bro, I do not want this to become a thing. I don't want quarters. I want I want straight. 22. I got married at 22 years old. Yes, I did. 22 years old. So, yes. Yes, I did. 22. 2015 is when I got married. So, in this picture, I was 22 years old. False. In this picture, I was 23 years old. 23 years old, I was in this picture. And I am now 33, so 10 years ago. We're back to get playing. I don't want to give it. Listen, I feel you, bro. But yeah, I got married. I got married young. But the difference, like the thing that I tell people, right? I knew my wife the entire time. Like I've known my wife since I was 10. I know my wife for 23 years. I've known my wife. We've been friends for that long. So, like, I already knew how she moved. It wasn't a relationship or anything through school. We actually got in a relationship after school, but after high school. But we just always been friends. We always been cool. We always kicked it. We sat next to each other, cracking jokes. So, yeah. I thought I was gonna marry only one person, and that was when I was 17. Listen, but so did I, man. Like, my wife makes jokes, man, but my ex girlfriend, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, my choice, an ex girlfriend. Let's just say when I was in high school leaves a little bit to be desired. But yeah, bro, when I was 16, 17, I thought we was gonna be together, me and her, bro. And then I became an adult. I was like, bro, that was never gonna work. But my dad told me as such. My dad, this is my thing, right? My dad told me, my dad, maybe because my dad's been married like 5 times, he could like sniff when, you know, a girl wasn't about that. But he used to say, bro, he used to be like, nah, that ain't the one. That ain't the one. That ain't the one. But when he met my wife, he was like, that's the one. So I took his advice. Man been married 5 times, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? He can spot a dud. So if he say that's a dud, I'm going to believe him. If he say it's a good one, then, you know what I'm saying, I might have to listen. Long story and TMI. Yeah, same, bro. Yeah, man, it happens. It happens. But I'm a believer in everything happens the way it's supposed to. I also like in the my bad side note. I also like how in the preseason they don't have names on the back of the kits. That's what we used to do as well. Not name kits. When we used to play American football in the preseason, you didn't get the emblem on the side. You just had like blank helmets. That's all you had, blank helmets. They were just blank. And then when you got into the season and you earned that emblem, then you could put the decal on the side of the helmet. And that's what I feel like. With Sevilla, you just got it on the back, and then when you get in the season, you earn the name on the back of the kit. Faye said I low key threw it away, but I'm also pretty sure she lied to me badly. Yeah, man. If it don't listen, I'm a believer in if it don't feel right, it don't look right, it ain't right for you, man. Like my wife felt right. It felt natural to me to like be around her. It felt natural to me to like talk to her. It felt natural to me to tell her the things that was going on in my life, good, bad, or ugly. So that for me let me know that like, yeah, she the one. I don't lie to my wife. My wife knows everything about me, right? So yeah, bro. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. Listen, my advice on this, right? My advice on this, I never backtrack. I never backtrack. And this is my advice. I'm not a marriage counselor yet, but this is my life advice, right? When it comes to being with someone. If you break up with someone, then don't you don't deserve you shouldn't be together. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This gonna be crazy. But if you break up with somebody, right? That means you weren't meant to be together. And this is why, right? Excuse me. Me and my wife, we have disagreements. We don't always see eye to eye. But I tell her, if we ever get to the point, if we ever get to the point where we break up, I'll never go back. Because that means that our love wasn't strong enough to work whatever it is we had out. Our 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 relationship wasn't strong enough to work whatever we had out. You know what I'm saying? We have arguments. Sometimes they get heated and we go to our separate parts of the house, but we don't go to sleep angry. And most of the times we have disagreement, it's because one of us or both of us don't we agree with what the person that says we don't like how they said it. And that's something you gotta work on. But yeah, man, like my ex-girlfriend, once it was over, bro, I tried to go back and it was worse. Like it was just a worse thing. And I was like, nah. From that day forward, I was like, no. Because if we broke up, if we couldn't work out what caused us to break up, then we shouldn't be together. We're not really meant to be together. Me and my wife, like I said, me and my wife been together 10 years. We have disagreements, but never to the point of breaking up, bro. Because once it's over, once the divorce happens, there's no backtracking. I'm not coming back. Because that means we couldn't work out. And if you leave somebody, that problem, when you go back to them, that problem doesn't change. You'll still have that problem. Big up to Brenny. Make sure you subscribe to Brenny. Freddie said, I just can't, man. I don't really do relationships now. Yeah, definitely realized I messed it up, but she did in some madness after. And I saw her years later, just messy. Yikes. Yeah, man. Listen, your boy. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been. I have a lot of relationship. I have a lot of relationship experience. Before I got married, bro. I had when I left high school, Papa was a Rolling Stone, and I'm so glad I ain't catch nothing and ain't catch no babies, bro, because your boy was wild. But especially in America, as an 18-year-old, I'm a man. Like, bro. But nah. Listen, don't backtrack. Big up, Brittany. We just watching Sevilla right now. Preseason game. We talking about relationships because the Sevilla game is dead. 0-0. And yeah, it's just a whole bunch of passing. This doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence and joy. But these guys, I'm hoping, are like the backups. Because, of course, we got guys who went to the World Cup. Guys who are just coming in. So, I'm hoping that it's better. But, broski. We 0-0 with a team that's in the second division, bro. It's gonna be a long year, fam. I know someone that want a relationship with Arteta. Listen, I don't understand the obsession, especially when people didn't have this sense of loyalty for Arsene Wenger when he won everything. That's a crazy thing. Like if Arsene Wenger had this grace in his latter years, he probably would have won something. But we wanted Arsene Wenger out because, you know what I'm saying, he only won FA Cups. And then we went 6 years winning nothing. And now we've won the title and he's the next coming of Jesus. So I don't understand it, bro. But it is what it is. Every 3 days, guys. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is an honest channel. Right, and you guys know I say how I feel. Bro, I had so much less stress watching the World Cup. And I was rooting for the team that won it. I was rooting for the team that won it. Like, bro, I love Arsenal, but I think another reason I'm deciding to do Sevilla is because it gives me mental peace. I'm not going to do watch along. Like, this isn't an Arsenal channel. This is a football channel. So I'm not going to do watch alongs for Arsenal every week. I'm just not going to. Will I watch Arsenal? I will. But I'm not doing watch alongs every week. That's not going to be my vibe, bro. Because it's not good for my mental health. It's not good for my mental health to stress and watch, sideways football. So I'm going to watch Sevilla. And guess what? We're probably going to be in a relegation battle or battling for mid-table. But I think I'll have more joy. I had joy. Was it stressful last year watching us, fight to avoid relegation? Of course it was. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely stressful. But I had great moments. I watched a 37-year-old Alexis Sanchez scoring to keep us in the league. I watched guys like Neil Moipe come on. Like, I had fun watching Sevilla. I had fun watching Spain. And now I have to go back and, bro, the World Cup wasn't even over. And I got people in the chat talking about what we're not doing in the transfer window. It's just stress. It's a perpetual. How am I so stressed after winning a title? You know what I'm saying? Why are people so stressed? We just won the title, and everybody's talking about we haven't done anything in the window. If our team was as good as we thought it was, the window wouldn't matter. We should just be adding and retooling. But people talking about we need 5-6 players. But we also played so well last season. Make it make sense. If we played so well last season, why do we need 5 or 6 players? Why are we begging guys like Jesus and Martinelli to come? Why are we twerking for Bruno Guimaraes and Morgan Rogers? Why? If we were that good, if our team is that good, I heard depth in every position last season. So why do we need 5, 6 players? Nah, bro. I'm not gonna let these lots stress me out, bro. I'm gonna be on here. I'm gonna be on here with my sangria and my Espanol, and I'm gonna enjoy Sevilla playing in their nice kits, probably getting dish ragged every other week, and that's fine. But I'm not gonna let Arsenal stress me. Speaking of that, I will be doing an Arsenal tour on Saturday. I'm going to the Emirates to do a tour. I'm going to go buy some merch. So, in one vein, yes. In the other vein, I'm not going to let them stress me, bro. Arsene Wenger was a victim of his own success. You know what? It's funny that you say that, Jack. Wenger went invincible. And I feel like maybe after he went invincible, he should have hung it up. I know that's tough. But look at Xabi Alonso went invincible in the Bundesliga. He had to leave, bro. You can't one up that. You can't one up going invincible and winning the title. You can't. Unless you win the quadruple, and it wasn't happening. I think 2006, after the Champions League final, he should have said, I've taken us as far as I can take us. But he loved the club too much, and he wanted to make sure that everything was paid for, and I get it. But in any other circumstance, any other manager said, I went invincible, I can't top this. I'm out. Because once you hit the pinnacle of invincibility, you only go downhill from there. You can't go past invincible, bro. You've done it. Unless you go perfect. 38-0. And that ain't happening. We ain't never seen it. Probably will never see it. So, yeah, man, I agree. Bro, I'm getting pizza. Yeah, bro. Stressful. Arsenal is stressful. I ain't gonna let them stress me this year. Not much is happening in this game. You know what I'm saying? Not much is happening in this game. I know we're talking a lot. But it's been a lot of back and forth. They're fouling. It's very messy game. It's the preseason. But yeah, I'm not seeing much, bro. It is preseason. But I don't expect to see much. But like I said, I'm devoted to the cause. So yeah. Brandy said 2 trophies, 7 seasons, not fantastic. Great won a title, but I'd be pissed if I was manager. Then again, I would have stood down. I got called delusional. Because I said if I was Arteta, after winning the title, I would have said I've done it. I've returned it. Let somebody else take over. But that's not how ego works. I've done it. Now I'm gonna keep going. Right? But I would have done the same, bro. 7 years of scratching and clawing, and you finally win the title. When Pep left, I would have left as well. I would have said I've done what I've come to do, and that's it. But that's not how ego works, man. He's got power now. Everybody's talking about Mikel Arteta's the best, one of the 2 best in the world, and all this stuff. 1 title in 7 seasons. Over $1 billion spent. But yes, he built up the team to score, and we won the title. So there we go. Fred said more sideways than a crab, bro. It's rough. This game is rough. Have you watched Invincible, by the way? The cartoon, superhero cartoon? Yes, but no. I started it, and then everybody got on. I'm weird, bro. I'm weird when it comes to shows. I don't watch a lot of I don't watch a lot of shows that everybody's hyping. Like Game of Thrones, I got in late. I still haven't watched the House of Dragon. Um, the only show that I can think of in the last 3 or 4 years that I've watched when everybody else was watching was Stranger Things. Love Stranger Things. But nah, I hate watching something that everybody's watching because every time you go online, you see you see things on it. Like you see, oh, this happened, that happened. I hate spoilers, man. I want to enjoy it. So I just let it blow over. I read the spoilers when I don't know what's going on and then I watch it myself. So yeah. Best manager in the Prem is Emery. Tactically, straight tactics, it's probably him and Alonso. To be fair, um, I I said this, man. I think all the managers in the league are equal. I think they're all B tier. I think they're all like all of the managers in the league. And I said this in the group chat, and people, you know, what I'm saying, got up in arms. I use anime. I like using anime, right, as a reference. So S tier for me, like S tier managers would be Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola, Enrique, and who else did I said? Ancelotti, Zidane. Like those are S tier managers. Arteta's an A tier manager. We gotta admit the man won the Prem, which puts him in the A tier. You know, we've been good the last 3 or 4 years. He's in the A tier. Then guys like Iraola in the A tier. Guys like Xabi Alonso in the A tier. Right? That's what I mean. But I'm just not. I don't think that he's an elite manager, bro. Like he's a good manager, but you took 7 years to win one title. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying Di Matteo is an elite manager. He won the Champions League. So, and I made with the caveat. I'm not one of these people that if Mikel Arteta wins again, I'll say, oh, he's trash. No, he wins again, then I'll have to say, okay, he's an S tier manager. You win 2 Prems, S tier manager. You win the Prem and then you win the Champions League the next season, S tier manager. But you won one trophy, bro. So did Claudio Ranieri. And I would put Claudio Ranieri above Mikel Arteta because he did it with less money and a team that probably shouldn't have done it. So you're on the same stoop as Claudio Ranieri. Claudio Ranieri is a better manager than you. He's not active, but in the tier of managers, he's better than Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta wins again, we have a different conversation. But comparing him to Wenger, bro, stop it. Stop it. Wenger went invincible. So, yeah. Fred said I put this thing onto it. She's obsessed now. It's good because I can text on here without getting bothered. A manager, yeah. A minus, my bad. But yeah, man, just nah. Two minutes added on. First half. Not much is happening, bro. Not much is happening. 0-0. And thank you, Quadra. Make sure you subscribe to Brenny. It's rough, man. We just you can tell that these players are kind of like some of the French players. Morales Moreno. Our kit also looks super plain. We ain't got no sponsors, ain't no names on the back. Straight teamwear. Ball in. Cordoba. Is it a pin? Oh, Cordoba have a penalty. I think. Do they? Do they have a pin? What's going on here? Yep. Cordoba have a penalty. Penal. Touches his arm, bro. He smacks it with his arm. So it's a pen for Cordoba. Garacedo steps up. Oh, that's a terrible pin. Terrible pin. Oh, that pin was garbage.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That pin was garbage. He does the slow runner and then tries to kind of slow roll. Oh, that was trash. Still 0-0. Halftime. Hot garbage. Cordoba 0, Sevilla 0, and we are at halftime. Cordoba Club de Futbol. Now, a word from our sponsors. Just kidding. We don't have any sponsors on this channel yet, but we will get there one of these days. I'm as close to being monetized as Arsenal are to winning the treble. Do with that information what you will. You know what? If I'm being honest, fairly, I think that we'll get there sometime this season. If I'm being honest. The way everything is going, we're getting a lot. Like I'm getting a few watch hours. But my thing has always been in this channel, right? I want to do everything the right way. I want to do everything as it comes. I'm not like if I was chasing monetary gain, then I'd be miserable, man. Because I look at some of the videos I think do very well, don't. And some of the ones I'm like, nobody's gonna watch this. Those ones that blow up. I can't figure out the algorithm, and I don't care to. I just want to get on here and chat football with my friends. That's pretty much it. I appreciate it. The thing I appreciate most is, man, people liking it. People liking it. People coming over. It'll get monetized when they get monetized, man. I do this as a hobby. Like that's the thing. Like if I was chasing this for money as a full-time job, it would make me pull my locks out. I'd be bald. But I'm not, man. I literally just come on here to chat with you guys. When my wife wants to chat with her, my wife wants to chat with her mom. You know what I'm saying? She wants to chat with her mom. Then I come on here and chat with you guys. Right? My brother's on the other side of the world, so it's hard to chat with him. So yeah, man, I just get on here and do what I feel, man. If I feel passionate about something, I'll come in here and talk about it. But I'm not chasing monetization, man. The only reason I would want to like be monetized, and it's not really the monetization part. It's the it's the YouTube partner program thing, which is what happens when you get monetized. But they give you like different, they give you different how you say resources. Like, oh crap, they give you like, I can do like A/B testing on titles because I want to get more people into the community just to chat. I want to bring more awareness to Sevilla Football Club. I want to see more people who like, you know what I'm saying? If I can influence somebody to like Sevilla or Arsenal, that's what I do this for. Right? Because I like it. If I can influence somebody to like football, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife's not the biggest football watcher, but she pays attention to my streams and now she asks questions, right? Based on things that I say. And even for me, that's enough, man. It's enough. When I get people on here that, you know, say they just want to talk about football, that's enough for me, man. If it gets monetized, it get monetized. If it don't, I'll sit here with, you know, the same 5, 10 people every stream. It doesn't matter to me. It's not about accolades for me. It's about, you know, talking to people about things I'm interested in, which is happens to be football. Fred said here and natural. Yeah, man. I just always want to do things the natural way. Whatever happens, happens, man. I'm not hurting for money. I'm not hurting for fame. I just want to talk about football, man. And it's hard because a lot of my friends, like, I have football friends, but like a lot of my friends here are into American football. So American football I can chat about, but you know, I've only got one or two who actually care about football. Because here you tend to care about one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like most people I've come across, you tend to care about one or the other. You know, they watch American football and that was a terrible penalty. But they watch American football and then they watch football. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what you do here. Or you love football, you hate American football. So I like both. I like football. So yeah, I waffle, but that's what we do here. That is what we do here. I will get whatever it will be for me when it's meant to be. That's how I live my life, really. I don't stress over the things that I have no control over. That's how I feel about everything. If that makes sense. God did, yeah. You know what? I got changed as well. I got changed my thumbnails. Cause I did the ones for the World Cup, and I actually like those. I actually like the World Cup thumbnails, so I'll keep them. But I'll just do them for. I need to do one for Sevilla, and one for they're speaking in Spanish, and I'm trying to keep up. I feel like I gotta look at them. You know what, Freddie? I'm used to it because Puerto Ricans, bro, skate. They speak loud and fast, bro. I remember when I was a kid, I used to think my grandma was mad at me, like when she used to talk, because my grandmother is loud to this day. To this day, she loud. They talking about the league. Sevilla, Sevilla, Sevilla. Oh no. I goofed it. Thank you, Quadra. I appreciate it. They're talking about halftime, man. And I'm looking at my computer do some weird stuff, and I'm hoping that it doesn't shut off because it's been so good up until now. Jose Angel Crespo. I need to improve my Spanish. I really want to. It's hard in England, though. Nobody really speaks Spanish here, and I'm sad about it. I mean, I don't expect people to speak Spanish in England, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be nice. Sorry, I'm listening intently. I'm listening intently, like I know what's going on, but I don't really. Freddie said Camden has a few South American communities. Yeah, man, but I'm far from Camden. I live near Portsmouth, man. I ain't got nothing. Although I do, like I said, I do have a lady at work. She speaks Spanish, so she's nice to me. She speaks every now and then. Oh Lord, even the light don't like me, bro. What a man got to do to get some respect around here? Oh, it's halftime. That's why I'm not saying much. My bad, guys. They waffling right now, and I want them to come on. Ugh. Tastes like plastic. Oh, my hip hurts, bro. How's everybody's week been so far? Let's talk about that. How's everybody's week been? It's Thursday, man. It feels like Feels like Friday. I wish today was Friday. I got a long day tomorrow at work, but other than that, it's been quite a good week, man. It's been a really good week. It's been a good week, guys. It's still waffling. I thought I waffled. Jesus. Let's get the second half. What are you guys waiting on? My wife is definitely on the phone. I can hear her, bro. And she ain't responded. She ain't comment in here. So oh oh. So Ibrahima Sao is from Sevilla. What's the Sevilla B team? I almost said Sevilla Castile, but that's Real Madrid. All right, we're coming back. There we go. We're underway again. Second half is underway. I'm starting to realize that a lot of these guys actually play for the B team. I just want to go so I can use my goal button. I ain't used the goal button in ages. It's getting chippy. Oh, Agame's on there. All right. You just came on, bro. What's going on here? I think Sevilla's made a couple of changes. They look more attacking now. Because Agame is from the first team, so I want him for Arsenal, to be honest. So wait, they go to penalties if this. Oh, if it's 0-0, goes to penalties. Well, I hope whoever took that penalty earlier, bro. I hope that he ain't taking penalties again, cause that joint was god awful. I won't put that boy on penalties anymore. You were off penalties for life. You were off penalties for life, my guy. You have penalties for life. Now it's getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better. Odysseus. I can literally hear my wife on the phone. How dare she have a good time without me? I gotta go in there and ruin her day. Hey, hey, you in there having fun without me? You in there having fun without me? That's all I gotta say. Everybody falling down, bro. London Bridge, everybody falling down. Yeah, to everybody in the chat who's watching the waffle along with me. Hey, it said good evening. All right, you getting some time, bro. All right. I think Sevilla on it now. I think they put some of the guys who are gonna be starting. So now we're seeing something pick up. I think what is it called? Sevilla Atletico. That's what it is. Sevilla Atletico. So the B team, Sevilla Atletico, I think that was a lot of players from Sevilla Atletico, and it showed. It showed. It was very apparent that they were from Sevilla Atletico. Because boy, that first half was rough. First half was rough, but now we're playing. Now we're cooking with proverbial grease. Sphere pressing now. Cordoba trying to get out. All right, he's on. He's on. Oh, Romero. Oh, terrible, bro. No worries, Fraley, man. I appreciate it. I'm just watching these fools miss an easy goal. I don't really need that. Sevilla on the ball. Sevilla on the ball. Oh God. Yeah, we definitely holding on. Not holding on, but like, oh, he had a shot. Not it now in the second half. Fairly honest, it's picked up a little bit because it looks like he's put some of the first teamers in. But no, it's not. It's not like it ain't that exciting to be honest. But it's what I expect from the preseason. It's not. It's not much happening. No, it's not. Oh, another water break. Nope, never mind. We made a substitution. I thought it was another water break. I saw people on the bench. I was like, dang. But there probably will be another water break, unfortunately. Swig got the ball again. Nope. They win the ball again? Oh, nope. Win the ball one more time? Nope. All right, ball in the box. Oh, right across goal. So close. All right, I think the first team guys are in. I think the first team guys are in. I'm saying 2s and 10s. I think the first team guys are in. They look better. They look better. The Sevilla Atletico guys were in. It was rough, but now we look like we playing football. Yellow for Sangante, so he's the new signing. He a big dude, bro. He a big dude. I mean, he's a center back, so I expect him to be. Now you can't wrestle people in La Liga, bro. Listen, yeah. Now they're making Cordoba making changes. So I think they putting the first teamers in now. I think they're putting the first teamers in. See, the thing with this is it don't really say who's coming in, who's coming out. So, but yeah, Sevilla cooking now. I'm about to drink. Go get me some cold water in a minute. Cordoba trying to pass out the back. Offside. Oi! He played with fire. This is now a game. This is now a game. Cordoba had the ball. It's rough out here. '65th minute. I mean, if we're being honest, Cordoba should be up 1-0. That penalty was trash. But, I mean, really not much going on. Like, I'm not really learning anything from kind of this. And I don't expect to. I mean, it's fairly early. I don't know what's happened there. I don't know what's happened. It's done me. My computer. It's probably because I did 2 streams again, and we know how my computer acts when I do 2 streams. So, that's all right. Let me get the share screen back because the clock's still running. Yeah, you guys know how the laptop acts when it's not happy with me. So when I've done stuff, but it's all right, man. We're still here, still here. And thank you everybody who's locked in. Getting close to the end. I mean, Cordoba on the ball. So Sangante, the new signing. Took both of the new signings I've heard so far. So I'm really curious on how the season's gonna go. I really am. Because we need a good season. We need not a top four season, but big up inconsistency said I didn't realize you were doing the game. I left early when I asked you um that the last three how the game going. Um yeah, man. Listen, so as far as the lineup, the first half was Sevilla Atletico players. Like I googled a couple, and they were all Atletico players. Second half, a couple of the first teamers, more of the first teamers have come on, and we look a little bit better. Cordoba probably should have been up 1-0. They had a penalty in the first half. Terrible pin. Um, he tried to roll it in there after a fake step, but other than that, man, like I said, I really haven't learned anything about the Sevilla team. Sangante, the new signing, is on a yellow. And what was it, Gabiri? He's been all right, but yeah, I'm not learning anything. And like I said, it's early in the preseason. You know, some of the guys who are probably gonna feature a little bit more, you know, at the World Cup. So, you know, like Vargas and that. But now we got a hydration break, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, nothing. There's nothing major, man. It's nothing. It's not. I haven't found out anything profound about the Sevilla team that I didn't know before. So that's pretty much all I can say so far. We have found out that the kits do look awesome though. The kits are freaking nice. The red kit, even without a sponsor, even without names on the back, I want to cop it, bro. I want to cop it. I want it. I want it for my own. But yeah. Other than that, nothing major going on, bro. I haven't had to use the gold button yet. Excuse me. And we just been chilling. We talked about relationships and all kinds of stuff, but yeah, it ain't it. As far as the game, it ain't really much happening. So that's all it is. I'm just glad to be watching. That's pretty much it. Um, so yeah. Water break. As you know, I mean hydration break. Bring back the hydration. No, it's fine. Please don't bring back. Big up to my guy Taryn. How's it going, bro? Just watching Sevilla preseason. So not much going on, to be fair. Sevilla ain't really doing much. It's a 0-0. It's a little bit of a bore fest. So yeah, let me edit the name of this thing. Did I hear Alvaro Negredo? Jeez. Sevilla on the ball. Oh no, terrible. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. Agome. Come on. Come on. Come on. Free kick for Sevilla. And please do make sure you subscribe to my guy Taryn. Terry said flying back to Seattle as we speak. Finally got this Wi-Fi to work. Yeah, man. That plane Wi-Fi be spotted. And then if you do too much with it, it'll turn right back off, bro. It's crazy. But safe journey, man. I know that's a trip. New York to Seattle, I know that's a trek, man. Free kick, edge of the box. Ball in, header. Corner for Sevilla. Listen, we got to score a goal. We lost to a team in Poland. Cracovia. I think that's what they call it. But yeah. Yeah, safe flight, Terry. Listen, I love when I go home, man, but that 9-hour flight is diabolical, bro. I'll be ready to get off the plane. Back post. Nada más. Yeah, man, by the time I hit that it should carry for, that's crazy. That's diabolical. No, she's not. That was for the World Cup. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Okay, the hips ain't lying. Let it go. Big up the First Lady, though. She ain't here to cause chaos. See, this is the problem that I had last season with Sevilla. There's a lot of huffing and puffing, man, but not enough blowing the house down. Like, not enough getting the ball in the net, bro. It's a lot of getting close. When you got guys like Vargas and, you know, ball in the air. But yeah, stop being petty. 0-0, 77 minutes. Cierra la puerta. Cierra la puerta. Listen, that guy Sangante is moving, though. He moving. Also going down. Jacobo. Not much happening. All right, Cordoba on the attack. Ball over the top. Ball over. This is what I love about La Liga, though. Like, regardless of how big a team, if it's not Barcelona, if it's not Real Madrid, all the other matches are exciting. I feel like it's just back and forth, man. No hoofing the ball over, like just passing and trying to get the ball in. Freddie laughing at First Lady. Nah, it's paprika. Yeah, man. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Guy gets on here and gets mesmerized by the hips. One time. I'd like a goal. I'd like to use my goal button for the first time in the preseason. But no, it's not happening. Goal. Falta. So Cordoba had the ball. $10 left. Sevilla got the ball. Oh, he's working in the space. All right, come on. Vamos, vamos. Corre, corre. Nope, let's fall on the ground. Oh, foul. Foul. Crazy, bro. A la derecha. A la izquierda. I don't think she's gonna send it to me, bro. Oh, did she send it? I ordered a football shirt off of Vinted, bro. I don't think it's coming. You know what's crazy, bro? I'm getting so many messages about the transfer window. And you know who I like? I just don't. It doesn't matter, bro. Like when it comes to the Arsenal, like I know I have to cover Arsenal content, but it just doesn't matter to me, bro. It doesn't. We won the title. Like I'm not getting stressed over it, cause at the end of the day, we're gonna have the same manager. We're gonna have the same issues. We're gonna do the same thing. You know, I feel like with Arsenal, it's almost like being insane, bro. Like doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Every summer we come to the same conclusion. We link with people, like we link with big players that we want. They don't end up coming. We end up getting somebody. We convince ourselves that we want that person. Like Nani Madueke, bro. Who wanted Nani Madueke? Not me. I didn't want him. Who wanted Christian Norgard? I didn't want him. Who wanted Kepa? Not me. Zubamendi? Fine. Gokares? Fine. But you know what I'm saying? Like this season, Solace. Who wanted that guy? I didn't want him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that guy. Like Meslier, I didn't want him. Hincapié, I want that guy. But I don't know, man. I'm not gonna allow myself to get stressed. Because at the end of the day, with Arsenal, you're gonna have who you're gonna have, and it's on our manager to make it work, whether he has who he wants or not. Like I said before, we shouldn't be in a position as we shouldn't be in a position as Arsenal where we're sad and complaining because we didn't get 5 or 6 signings. We shouldn't need that. We should have a good squad. Oh, they're broken? Maybe because you didn't rotate them. Maybe because you didn't trust the squad that you have, and that's why they're broken and you need 4 or 5 players to replace them. That's why Rice is on his last legs. Why Saliba's out for a couple months. Why Timber's out. Because you didn't rotate them. So whatever happens, happens, bro, because it's on you. No, actually, it's the doctor's fault. It's the doctor's fault that, Norgard didn't get more than 90 minutes worth of playing time this entire season. Yep, doctor's fault. Doctor's fault why Declan Rice and Zubimendi had the most minutes of anybody. Why Gabriel Saliba had the Gabriel Saliba, Zubimendi, and Rice had the most minutes of everybody on the team. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's the doctor's fault that MLS couldn't get rotated until 5 games left. Now they're fighting. Calma. It's the preseason. Uh-oh, somebody got sent off. Carmona got sent off. Oh, Lord. Carmona got sent off. Algamay fighting. It's all kicking off. So red card for Carmona, red card for one of their players. So, do you actually go down to 10 men in preseason? Kevin Medina. So both teams down to 10 men. Double red. How you get sent off in a preseason match? It ain't even a real thing. Ball in. There go Quadro. I need a goal, bro. Let it go. Or is it going to pins? Ball in the box. Oh, come on. Golly. Terrible. Some of the kicking in this match has been gross. Good cross in the box. All you need to do is get it on target, and he doesn't. He doesn't get anywhere close. Match coming to an end. I think they go to pins after this. I think they just do pins for fun. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We gonna see. Falta. Well, that's it. That's the match in normal time apparently. I don't know if they're going to pins. Like I said, bro, this match has not taught me anything about Sevilla Football Club. If we're wondering, if we're wondering about how we're gonna do this season, if any of those, like, if we got massive injuries, it's gonna be long, bro. It's gonna be absolutely long if we have any massive injuries. So it's gonna be long. I think we're going to penalties though. I think pins comes next. So yeah, we are going to pins. We are going to pins, guys. So what I do for pins, yeah, I'll just update the scare this the I will listen. I'll put the regular thing on, and I'll just update the score based on how they make pins. Because I'm not gonna do the whole goal thing for them because you should make a pin, bro. It's not that much of a difference. So Cordoba up 1-0. Good goal. Better than that goofy pin they had earlier. There we go. Sevilla steps up. Is it a good pin? Good pin. 1-1. El primer penalti. Penaltis. All right, Cordoba steps up. Come on, Odysseus. Stop something. Nope. Lord. Also steps up. It must be super hard to stop a pin, bro. You just gotta guess. This is a lot of guesswork. I can't put pins. It's 2-2. Who will blink first, everyone? Who will blink first? They go keep her biting the ball, man. It's not the ball fault. I wonder what sponsor they're gonna get for this kid, man. I'm hoping it's a nice one. Fly Emirates. Or visit Malaysia. I like to visit Malaysia. Visit somewhere. Where can they go? Visit Jamaica. He makes it. We seen some good pins. Our goalkeeper diving the wrong way. But yeah, we seen some alright pins. Miguel Sierra. All right, here we go. Hey, it's a good pin. 3-3. It's a good pin. We cooking with grease. We cooking with grease. Come on, Odysseus. I need you to block one, bro. Just one. Oh. The answer is no. Man. Ay, nobody blocking nothing. So Guridi, the new signing for Sevilla, midfielder, steps up. Let's see how good your penalty is, bro. Don't give me none of that fake run-up stuff. Give me a good pin. All right, it's good. It's good. It's good. He sends the keeper the wrong way. What are you complaining about? 4-4. Who gonna miss first, man? Who's gonna miss first? These been some good pins though, right? None of that stutter run up stuff. None of that, you know, jumping in around, bro. Just walk up and take the pin. That's what I want to see, bro. Stutter run ups don't work, bro. They're trash. Come on. Oh, he skied it. He skied it. Cordoba skied it. Oh, next pin wins. Who's stepping up? Isaac Romero. Hey, Romero to win it for Sevilla. Here we go. Here we go. To win. To win. Isaac Romero. Sends him. It's over. Se acabó. And Sevilla get the win on pins. Get the win on pins. So, Sevilla win the trofeo. I think it's a trophy. Trofeo Cordoba or something like that, man. I think there's a little trophy presentation. 4-5. Sevilla win on pins. It was a good match, man. It was a good match. Like, it's a good preseason match. This is the thing with preseason, bro. Like, it's July. You know what I'm saying? We've got like 2 new players. You got players, you know, who will still be coming in. So Trofeo Puertas de Cordoba. So doors of Cordoba. Puertas de Cordoba. I need to do a Sevilla tour. And you know what's crazy, bro? Like, they sent me an email that said you can do Sevilla tours at night. And I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do, it would be nice. Like, I wish they did it with the Emirates. Imagine doing the Emirates tour at night. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, bro. You get to just walk on pitch side and imagine what it would be like, you know what I'm saying, Champions League match. I mean, I've been there on Champions League match. But, yeah, man, I think that'd be pretty cool. That guy, so my takeaways, Sangante looks good. Sangante looks good. But it's gonna take a little bit to get in. What in the world is their mascot? Is it an alligator? Is it an alligator? That's a massive trophy, dude. Okay, so is it a big trophy and a little trophy? I don't know. Big up PFC, how's it going? So Sevilla win on penalties, which is great. It's always good to get a win in preseason, bro. But I'm not taking much stock in it, because it's preseason. It's preseason, and you don't have the full team. But I see a lot of the same kind of stuff, man. Sevilla get to the final third, but they need to start putting goals away. But we'll see who we get, man. Like I said, we've been linked with Jamie Vardy at 39. Jeez. But yeah. And they clapping. Clap me up too, because I sat here and did this. So it's 5-4. Let's so Sevilla do win. I'm trying to trying to get it. Give me a second. Sevilla has some good opportunities. It's just the finishing. The finishing needs to be a little bit better. So let's look at the fixtures for Sevilla next season. So there we go. First match, I believe, is Sevilla versus Rayo Vallecano, 8:30 on Saturday, August 15th. I will be doing a watch along for that. I'm going to do a watch along for both the Arsenal and the Sevilla matches. And yeah, there's going to be a lot that we do. The thing that I do love about the Sevilla matches is they're on Saturdays usually. They're late, which means that we can do it. I can stay up. This one's on Saturday at 4 p.m. Versus Athletic Club. So looking at the schedule, first three matches, Rayo Vallecano, I think we should have a good, you know what I'm saying? We should have a good chance in that one. Turn that off. We should have a good chance versus Rayo. Athletic Club and Atletico Madrid are going to be tough. And then Espanyol, Valencia, Deportivo, we should probably beat. They just came up as well. The first kind of match against the big teams is Atletico Madrid on the 29th. And then at the end of September, we have Barcelona. The first Grand Derby is the 22nd of November. We're at home to Betis, which is great. I want to see if I can actually get to that match. Probably be impossible. And then let's see. When do we play Real Madrid first? Oh, we play Real Madrid on October at the Bernabeu. So that's probably ill, to be honest. I think we might be able to beat them at home, but I don't think we'll beat them at the Bernabeu. Especially if it's gonna be Maria. And then the second derby is February 7th. So yeah, man. So this match, Sunday 10th January, there's no matches on my birthday, which is great because I think that means that my birthday is on the Friday. So I'll probably be away. To be honest, I'll probably be away. We'll see actually. I think I took that week off, so I'll probably be away somewhere, hopefully, somewhere warm. Um, and then we end the season with Santander, Villarreal, Getafe, and Malaga, which I think that we should be strong. So yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle to win those matches. But it's gonna be a long season, man. And like I said, tonight I really didn't see anything great. I didn't see anything that would like maybe say, oh, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a different season. But I also didn't see anything that's like terrible. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see besides the 2 red cards, which I think is just a little preseason, flair, tempers flaring. Um, there was nothing that I thought that was like, all right, I'm scared of any of that. I'm worried on what's going on. So I think we're all right. I think Sevilla are okay. Um, I think we're okay this season. So um, I don't have anything else. I thought it was a good watch along. I thought it was good to watch Sevilla, and this is what I'm going to try to do this season. As I did in the World Cup, as I did with kind of some of the games last season, I'm trying to do more watch-alongs. We're gonna try to have more fun. We're gonna try to get more involved with Sevilla. We're gonna try to do more Sevilla. I want to do more Sevilla kind of more Sevilla content, man. I really do. I really do want to do um just my thoughts, man. Just my thoughts while I'm here. I want to try to do more football content in general. Um, you know what I'm saying, more general football content. I don't want to make this channel just Sevilla or just Arsenal. I want to do kind of general. But since I'm a small channel, since I'm starting out, then I want to focus on my teams, because I know the most about them. But eventually, I want to start doing more La Liga stuff, because everybody, I feel like for me, right, and this is turned into a bit of a waffle, but I'm on here and it's my channel, and if anybody watches it, then cool. But I feel like for me, when I look at kind of the football space in YouTube, when I look at kind of what's out there, I see a lot of Prem. Everything is the Prem. You've got Man United channels, you got Liverpool channels, you got Arsenal channels, you have City channels, Chelsea channels, and I feel like everything is Premier League, Premier League, Premier League, Premier League, and there are other leagues out there. Like there are other leagues out there, and I know that it's because the Premier League is so, there's so many TV rights, it's so widespread, you can watch it pretty much anywhere. But I want to bring awareness to like the smaller teams in La Liga. My team, you know what I'm saying? My team is not the biggest team. We are the Europa League kings. We have won a Liga at some point, long time ago. But have we won La Liga? Or we won the first division? Have Sevilla won La Liga? I should know this because I just read the book. I'm pretty sure they did. Yes. Won La Liga title in 45-46. I was pretty sure. A long time ago. But I mean, come on. 45-46. We 20 years away from that being 100 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that Sevilla aren't going to, win the La Liga anytime soon. And if they do win it, then it's probably going to be like the Leicester season. But yeah, man, I just want to do more content on La Liga, and I feel like you have people like Gianni who does like Napoli. He's doing, you know, Napoli not the biggest. They're not the biggest Serie A team. You know, they're not they don't have the money and the finances that AC and Juve and Inter have. But they compete. You know what I'm saying? They do what they need to do to get by. And they're still relevant. And I feel like Sevilla, you know, I want Sevilla to be like that. I want Sevilla to be you know what I'm saying? I want Sevilla to be a team in that vein. But who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows what we're gonna have? You know what I'm saying? It's as I showed you guys. And if you were in the chat earlier, you know, 21, 22, 23, they were doing all right. You finishing third, fourth. And then the last couple of seasons we've been finishing near the bottom, man. And it's sad. It's sad because I think Sevilla are better than that. I think Sevilla are better than 13th and 17th place. You know what I'm saying? I think that Sevilla should be a team that, like I said, we're not going to win the title, but we should be there and thereabouts, top four. They're competing for Europe, and we just haven't. You know what I'm saying? So I want them to compete. But as far as the channel, man, like I want this channel to be a place where English speaking Sevilla fans, and that's not to slight the Spanish speaking Sevilla fans, but the thing with La Liga is you look at the Real Madrid channels, they're all in Spanish, which I get because they're in Spain. I get that. But you know, you have so many people outside of Spain who like Sevilla. So many people outside of Spain who might like Real. I mean, we know they like Real Madrid and Barcelona, but you know what I'm saying? I've seen people random ones, you know, Bilbao. Who else have I seen? You get Bilbao, you get Sevilla, you get Betis. Like I said, Rob Future, who recommended this book to me, and I'm gonna this book for everything. If you like football books, if you like Sevilla, if you want to learn about them, read this book. But you have English fans who go to like Malaga and start liking Malaga and Cadiz and things like that. But I never see any English speaking channels pop up. And La Liga is so amazing, bro. Like it's so technical. It's exciting. You know, I'll be honest with you. I've watched a lot of football, and every league in the world has its thing. Every league in the world has its kind of how, you know, all teams might not play the same, but it has its style, whether it's physical, whether it's technical, whether it's, you know, the old man league. I'm looking at you, MLS. But, you know what I'm saying? Every league has something that makes it special or good. And I feel like the world is just on the Prem because they've got the most money. They've got the team, you know, they've got the team marketing. They've got the TV deals. Like everybody says Prem. And the Prem's not the only league out there. You know what I'm saying? La Liga is a great league. The Bundesliga has its moments. League 1 has its moments. Serie A, you know what I'm saying, has its moments. The Eredivisie. I probably said it wrong, but you know what I'm saying, the Dutch league has their moments. Even Liga MX, the Mexican league, MLS, they have their moments. They have the good and the bad. And I just want this to be a channel where we can talk about those things. I don't want to just talk about the Prem all day, man. Like, if you want the Prem 24/7, there's so many channels. YouTube is saturated with people talking about the Prem. Like, and especially when it comes to Arsenal, right? Everybody talks about Arsenal. I've seen so many rivals talk about Arsenal more than their own team. And I don't want to be that, man. I don't want to just get on here and waffle about Arsenal all the time. Like, I get it. We're Arsenal fans. There's so many Arsenal fans. But there's so much other stuff out there, man. There's so many other teams. There's so many other leagues. There's so many other things that we could talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it sometimes, that even now, and I promise I'll get off the waffle train, but like even now, when I do random streams about other teams, it's always something about Arsenal, bro. Like, I don't want to be there. I want to talk about football. Yes, I love Arsenal to death. But if you want to hear people give their opinions on everything Arsenal do, there's other channels for you. and I might lose subscribers, but that's fine, bro. I just don't want to be stressed about Arsenal all the time. Which is why I changed the name of my channel. I don't want this to be known as the Arsenal Stress Channel. I don't want that. Right? I will give Arsenal because they're my team. That's my team. But I like people during the World Cup, people coming in talking about Arsenal. I don't care. My life is not going to revolve around Arsenal 24/7. Yes, I'm a fan. I've got a closet full of kits and buckets full of more that prove that I'm a fan. I don't spend my money on anything I'm not a fan of. Whether that's Lego, whether that's football kits, whether that's shoes, I don't spend my money on anything I'm not a fan of. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I will always be an Arsenal fan. I'm a Sevilla fan. I will always be a Sevilla fan. But I don't want to talk about Arsenal 24/7. That's not what I want on this channel. And I know that Arsenal will get me the views, Arsenal will get me the subscribers and all that, and that's cool. I want to talk about Arsenal, but I don't want it to be everything. I don't want everything I do to be Arsenal this, Arsenal that. Oh, Arsenal will link with this person. Oh, Arteta. I feel like with Arsenal, and this is no offense to anybody, right? And I know nobody's probably watching this, but it's okay. I don't want to hear the same complaints about Arsenal that we hear every day, bro. The manager, the lack of signings, the style of play. We know what it's going to be. We know it's going to be that. We're going to have the same manager next year and the year after that because he ain't going nowhere. We know what the style of play is. We're going to have the same style of play this year and the year after that because he ain't going nowhere. You know, we're going to have trouble with transfers because it's the same thing we've had for years. It's not going anywhere. I'm tired of hearing people complain about the same thing, bro. That's why I kind of skip over it. I'm not going to keep hashing the same thing over. What do you think about the same problem we have every season? Nah, bro, that's stressful, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do on my channel. I will have stresses about how the game's going. I'll have stresses about how things are going. But, bro, I don't want to keep hashing out the same things. I don't want to keep beating the same dead horse. We know what Arsenal are. We know what they're going to be. We can talk about things as they come when they're interesting, but I don't want to keep beating the same dead horse. That's just my thoughts on that, bro. I don't want to keep beating the same dead horse. So I'm doing Sevilla content because I love Sevilla. And I get stressed with the on-field things that Sevilla do. I'm not stressing about the ownership because I have no control of that. I'm not a shareholder. I don't have control of that. I get it. I would love Sevilla to go in ownership so that we can get better, you know, into some good ownership so we can get better. But I'm not going to stress over that. I want to talk about the on-field performance, and I want that to be better. We're better than 13th place, man, in my opinion. As a club, we're better than 13th place. We're better than 15th or 17th. We're better than that, bro. We top 8. That's what Sevilla are, and we should get back to that. But yeah, this season, bro, I'm going back to loving the game. I'm going back to enjoying the game for what it is. The World Cup has opened that back up for me, man. I'm going back to enjoying football again. I'm not going to stress about Arsenal. I'm not going to stress about things that I can't control. I'm just going to enjoy football, man. So that's what this channel is going to be this season. So if you're watching this, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to stress about Arsenal. I'm not going to be talking about the same things every day. You know, when things happen and people say, oh, this has happened, I'm not going to just pop up to talk about the same thing, bro. I'm not. Everybody else is doing that. I don't want to be everybody else. I want to talk about the things I'm interested in, but I want to talk about more positive things, man. If I sit here and talk about how Arsenal stressed me, I have an aneurysm, and I don't want that. So, that's just my rant. That's my rant. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent. I've been going on a tangent for like 10 minutes, but it is what it is, man. This is what I want to be. Anyway, as far as Sevilla, I'm so happy with the kit. I'm happy with some of the play that I saw today. It's still a long way to go, There's still a lot of moving pieces. You know, we're still in financial issues, but I see potential there. We won't know until the first game, but there's potential to do something. So we'll see what happens, man. It is what it is. It really is what it is. So nobody's watching right now, I don't think. So I'm going to call it a night. I thank everybody who did watch for watching. I thank everybody who did like for liking. Thank you so much for stopping by and enjoying, my first Sevilla watch along. I had a good time, and I hope you guys did as well. So I'm gonna end how I always do. It's Thursday night. I might come back for the Waffle House tomorrow night. We'll see. But if I don't, and if I don't see you, have the good rest of your week. Have a good Friday. I hope that everything you want to happen on Friday happens. I hope that your Friday is positive. Your weekend is positive if I don't see you. I hope that all the negativity goes away. All the things you don't want to happen don't happen. And that, you clear yourself of all the negative energy. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me. I hope you enjoyed the channel. And I hope to see you here, back here on the next live stream of Rican Futbol TV, man. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much for chilling with me. Thank you so much for standing by me as this channel grows, gets bigger, and does whatever it's meant to do. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Have the greatest night you could possibly have. Take it easy, man. And that's almost Vamos Sevilla.